fan culture flourishes on social media, but a more intimate experience awaits for a price. Enter OnlyFans. The UK-born site launched in 2016, and sex workers have long used the platform to market and monetize their content. But OnlyFans has seen an explosion of growth in these pandemic times.
I made an OnlyFans.
As people struggle to find work and are stuck at home. OnlyFans' business model works like this. Users pay a monthly fee to unlock content from their favorite creators. Those creators take home 80% of their earnings, which for some translates to tens of thousands of dollars a month.
You're gonna make some coin. You're gonna be able to pay that phone bill, sis. Hey, it's Bree, and in today's video, girl, I'm basically gonna give you guys the tips and tricks on how to get your OnlyFans running. How to get it established, going, and making money.
Recently, an influx of celebrities signed up for the site. Beyonce even rapped about OnlyFans in Megan Thee Stallion's remix, further normalizing the not safe for work platform.
Hips tick-tock when I dance. On that demon time, she might start her OnlyFans.
One celebrity side hustle we did not see coming. OnlyFans, a subscription-based service best known for its racy adult content, is being overrun by stars. A number of celebs have hopped on the OnlyFans bandwagon since the pandemic hit, and some might even say that the site grew in numbers after Beyonce dropped its name in her verse on Megan Thee Stallion's Savage remix, so talk about some SoundCloud. Kicking off our list of celebrities with an OnlyFans account is Jordyn Woods. Jordyn recently started her OnlyFans and revealed to Complex that she saw it as, quote, a beautiful opportunity to show a completely different side of myself that I've always wanted to show. Jordyn is planning on posting up edgy and iconic photos of herself. Take Cardi B, for example. She joined the site to share behind-the-scenes footage of her video WAP that isn't accessible anywhere else. Amber Rose made her OnlyFans announcement in an IG post where she shared a cheeky boomerang and told her fans to hit that link in her bio. And her bestie Blac Chyna is also on the site and is apparently known for her feet posts, so way to capitalize on the foot fetish trend, Chai.
So I was checking out this OnlyFans app thing, right? Not for myself. Hell no. I just saw it, I kept seeing it, and just like, what is this about? So I was kind of looking at it, and it basically was saying that it's for like content creators to kind of create content, and so their followers can engage with it and pay for it. So okay, creating content could be like how people create content for YouTube. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe create music, art, whatever it is. However, from what I can see, this OnlyFans thing, it's not really about that. Like, I know people might do stuff on there and like feet stuff as well and like other weird stuff out there. But from what I can see, it's just like, it's soft porn. It's like, it's a porn site. It's basically like a site to sell your body. It's like a site to sell sex.
Right. And that's what I respect about the OnlyFans. You really don't have to leave your house. Like, you could just set your phone up, shake your ass, and twerk. I mean, whatever pays the bills.
How many gals have turned to OnlyFans during the pandemic?
So many.
Quite a few have shown
I've thought about it a couple times.
You see what this say right here? Go ahead, zoom in on it.
Baby.
What that say?
Oh, 20,000.
That's 20 bands I made in a couple days. These want this.
So look, man, I think it all started this day right here. She posted, when you hear them B words making 200,000 on OnlyFans, well, link in my bio. So look, man, I guess it's like some kind of trend now, because not only that, but once she posted how much money she was making, NBA Youngboy X Lyric, she wanted to join as well. She says, period, how do I sign up? And that's not even a half of it.
So let's go deep real quick. You got to look at the agenda. That's the thing, that they're planting seeds that this is normal. And not only to young girls, but to young boys.
And as I say, they use these celebrities who's their puppets to do that job, to learn the math. You know how many young girls look up to these people and are looking for their way out, and look at them and just see the success and the glitz and the glam and the fame and the money and think that is it. And if they can do it and get there, I can do it as well, and I won't be judged for it.
The provider sets the price in OnlyFans. So with the recurring revenue from subscriptions, plus the tips and the ability to also sell posts individually, it can get pretty lucrative. That's likely one of the reasons why it became so popular in 2020, a year where many lost their job and turned to less conventional occupations.
As 2020 comes, we're going through all this shit with, the C-19. Then sometime in March, Tory Lanez starts quarantine radio. And he starts trying to normalize the phrase demon time. Remember, Tory Lanez had demon time. He was doing quarantine radio. And that's when girls would get on there and they would just wild out. Bitches pouring strawberry milk all over their bodies naked and just all types of crazy stuff, right?
Sophie, baby, do you have any oil in your house right now?
Huh?
Do you have any baby oil in there? You got any oil in your house?
I sure do.
We need you to pull the demon oil out. We need you to pull the demon oil out. We need you to drop it on them titties, and we need you to drop it on that ass. Shit like that. This is the late night. This is the late night special.
We need you to pull the demon oil out. We need you to pull the demon oil out. We need you to drop.
Then, to take it to a even bigger level and give it an even bigger cosign, you had Beyonce rapping about demon time with Meg Thee Stallion on the Savage remix.
Stupid, what was happening? What's happening? Hips tick tock when I dance. On that demon time, she might start her OnlyFans. Big B and that B stand for bands. If you wanna see some real ass, baby, here's your chance.
Think about the messages she's putting out there. On her demon time, she might start her OnlyFans. That is what she is teaching young girls. What is done on OnlyFans? Are they there knitting and sewing? No. You got young girls on there masturbating, showing their nipples, and trying to get paid for it. So why would Beyonce, a huge pop star, somebody who has, 2 daughters and, millions of young girls who look up to her and who she can easily influence, why would you put that type of energy out there? Just the Demon Time lyrics aside, her saying that she might start her OnlyFans, and then what happened? Everybody and their mama was rushing to start her OnlyFans.
What was it? I did graphic design. Well, I studied graphic design at college and got absolutely nowhere with it. Applied for hundreds of jobs and nothing came about. And then my mum suggested to me OnlyFans. Well, doing a joint OnlyFans.
I started on my OnlyFans in 2017 when it first started. Wasn't that interested in it then, and it wasn't that popular. Anyway, time goes on and we had the lockdown.
I make my own choices and my choice was like, absolutely, let's do it. There's a market for it, so we'll do it.
Hips tick tock when I dance. On that demon time, she might start her OnlyFans.
And then what did OnlyFans end up doing? OnlyFans started promoting this. They had just different here it is, onlyfans.com, Demon Time. They were even doing if you signed up, here goes an official, here it is. This is the official thing from OnlyFans. Thank you to everyone who signed up for #Demon Times premiere live stream show. The show broke our records.
And I'm going to say this once, quarantine radio. Quarantine radio. After dark. OnlyFans. No guidelines.
No guidelines.
At all.
No.
Demon Time, OnlyFans, Pornhub, strip clubs, that's what's up, she's hustling.
Demon Time and OnlyFans looks like they're going to be launching a new virtual nightclub. According to OnlyFans, they tweeted out, the experience will be made possible through the site's new dual live screen feature. It's kind of like Instagram Live, so... Beyonce dropped both of those, Demon Time and OnlyFans, on the Savage remix with Megan Thee Stallion. Mm-hmm. And so now they're saying the first show is going to take place this Friday.
What is Demon Time?
Demon Time. Demon Time after 9. She's a vibe. Yeah, Demon Time. Yeah, that ass get to shaking, shaking, shaking. Her back get to breaking. Yeah, Demon Time. Demon Time. Demon Time. I killed the pussy, but she's alive.
Holy shit, what a party.
Yeah, I was on Demon Time at that party.
Yo, I'm glad you just said that. What is a demon? I'm so old and washed. What's a demon? Please tell me.
A demon's when you let that other side take over, man.
Oh, so it's not. So a demon is not just specific to a certain type of girl.
Nah, well, you could call it like a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Demon.
Baby boy, keep it on the hush, OnlyFans me. Instagram, yeah, it's going up. I got that fatty. Put it in my butt, I'm nasty, yeah.
Okay. But we can be demons too.
For sure.
On Sunday morning, it was cold and windy, hatred in my city. Then we start the dumping, we don't miss. Real like target practice, aim it at your chick. Y'all on demon time, well guess what, nigga, Satan in this bitch.
Niggas wanna know why you always screaming rhyme. You wanna know why, nigga, I'm on demon time.
But we can be demons too.
For sure.
That conversation made me uncomfortable because Wiz is literally trying to basically change the meaning of what a demon is. They're trying to normalize it. So
while celebrities and social media stars make OnlyFans look pretty glamorous, things aren't always what they seem.
This video is just step by step what the negative things about OnlyFans and honestly why you should never make an OnlyFans, like ever. I know that's like gonna be really hard for some people to hear, but coming from someone that has done OnlyFans for like 2 years, guys on there treat you like you are a prostitute. They do ask you to do explicit things for money, and I want my money back. I want a refund because you're not showing enough, and you're treated like just like for their pleasure.
So this type of business is very easy to fall into a rabbit hole. And what I mean by that is it's so easy to constantly fall and succumb to the pressure of constantly doing more. When you're in this type of industry, now you're an entertainer, and the men and the people that you're entertaining are going to constantly want more.
So I saw the stuff that they were putting up there and I was feeling like, whoa, I'm not doing enough. And when I first started, I was like, I will never play with myself on camera. No, X-nay, not gonna happen. And then people demand more. People expect more. And you feel the pressure. You really do. I watched my subscribers go from 105 or 110 or something like that right down to 50 in the space of 2 weeks because people were not happy with the inconsistency in which I was putting my work out. And they also were just like, you're boring. Like, this is what we saw on Instagram. We're so tired of seeing nudes. So slowly but surely, I started getting a little bit more risque. I think I've got like 3 videos where I'm using toys.
With this type of business, one thing that does happen a lot is you're gonna constantly get offers. Like, you're gonna get offers that are gonna feel so incredible. You're gonna feel so tempted by all the money and all like the golden sunshine that they're promising and the rainbow at the end and like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and all of that stuff. And you really, really have to sit back and just think whether or not you're gonna allow yourself to succumb to those temptations, because then that's the rabbit hole that you're falling into. And before you know it, you're full blown in the fucking adult industry, like a full-blown porn star, and there's absolutely no going back.
The king of homemade porn. To start with some background, that is how news outlets have referred to the founder of OnlyFans, the 37-year-old British businessman, Timothy Stokely. And it seems like a rightfully earned title. Before founding OnlyFans, which he actually ran like a family business with his father, a former British banker, Stokely did things like Customs for You. That was a service where people paid to have their sexual fantasies fulfilled, so to speak. It was a direct, your own porn kind of thing where customers would buy personalized videos, photographs, or other tokens from their favorite models on the site. He was running a membership site that produced fetish content. They were getting so many requests that the idea of custom adult entertainment came up, and that seed eventually became OnlyFans. The company's disruptive background comes more from the porn side of things than social media. Still, the truth is that it has become a sort of unprecedented mixture of the two worlds.
For a while, I definitely was 100% against making an OnlyFans. I was like, no, like I'm already doing too much on Instagram, like things I'm posting, my booty all out, like I shouldn't make an OnlyFans. But a lot of people kept talking to me about it, like, oh, you could make this much money a month, and I just kept hearing about it all the time, like to make an OnlyFans. So finally I did it. Like within the first couple months, like right when I made it, I was making 10 bands a month. Like I was making such easy, quick money, and I honestly started off by just basically posting the same things I was posting on Instagram, and this is why it is scam. After a couple of months, you're going to lose subscribers because they're like only signing up because of the hype. OnlyFans has a reputation. They're really subscribing just to see the hype, right? They're trying to see if they can see your news, they're trying to see if they can see your sex tapes, all of that. But then when they see what you're actually posting on there, and if it doesn't reach like what they imagined and then what they want to see you doing, then they're gonna unsubscribe. Unless you are okay with being that girl and doing those things and making that a full-time job where you're basically going to be transitioning into a porn star. Number 2, people are going to steal your photos.
I want to move on to my next point is getting your content leaked online. This is something it's unavoidable. Even if you have Snapchat, if you're selling a Snapchat premium, people can easily screenshot that. And what are you gonna do? They already screenshot. You know, what can you do about it? With OnlyFans, it doesn't even have any type of protection against screenshotting. Recently, I had a Reddit leak of some of my content. You know, the comments are ruthless. Like, sometimes I read it, I'm just like, wow, like, should I really be doing this? Like, this physically, like, hurts me, like, to read and to see somebody objectify me like that.
Even if you don't have a following, whoever subscribes to your account can take your pictures and screenshot and screen record whatever you do. It's not secured, it's not private, like, anybody can take your stuff. The really hard thing to accept for me is that, like, anything I had posted on there is all over the internet. Like, you can type in my name and there's like the Reddit account that pops up, and it doesn't have everything, but it has a lot of stuff that I had posted on there, and it sucks. Because if I go and message them and say, can you take this all down out of the kindness of your heart because I've transitioned and I'm giving my life over to God and I don't want the stuff on the internet, I bet they don't give a crap about how I feel. So your stuff is on the internet for life, and you have to be okay with that. If you have a little girl one day and you want your little girl never to do stuff like that, but they type in mommy's name and all that stuff pops up, what are you gonna do?
Do you know how powerful imagery is? Imagery is a powerful thing. You know, and if you think about your ancestors, the imagery that we have of ourselves as women, as black women these days, I don't see any image from history or in any history book of any of our ancestors that looks like that. That's on the front of a magazine with their, you know, yoni turned out, that's twerking to, you know, degrading music or lewd music. This is what we're creating. This is history. We're creating history as we go along. And these are the images that we're leaving for the future generation to come. The future generation is watching us. The kids are watching us, the youths are watching us, the young boys watching you. How do we expect these boys to respect the young girls? When these young girls are copying what they're seeing, they're modeling the behavior that they're seeing in mainstream society to these so-called celebrities that they look up to.
You think OnlyFans is empowering for women?
You really get to control your narrative, you get to control your content, and I think when you have control of your life, that's very empowering.
They have us endorsing these things under the guise of, you know, empowerment and liberation. Liberated from what? You know, on camera, showing people up in your heavens, like, what are you liberated from by doing that? What sort of empowerment is that?
Like, being, like, sexual and shit, like, I don't see nothing wrong with that because, baby, I got 3 kids. And, I mean, I got these kids from sucking and fucking. At the end of the day, me being a hoe, like these people say, like, honestly, I liberate a lot of hoes. You feel me? When I hear Cardi talk about popping some pussy, me and my bitches is with it. Like, that liberate us.
This society is getting ridiculous. These people keep feeding to you the newest trend, what's in, what's not, you know, what you should be jumping on, what you shouldn't be jumping on. And then they use these celebrities who are their puppets or just there to carry out the agenda of these elites to influence you into doing these nonsense. They use them to promote this thing so you can jump on it because you idolize these celebs. You don't know that these celebs are bought and owned. Look at Tamar Braxton, just had a breakdown the other day. And she's screaming out, crying out, saying she don't own her life, she don't own her thoughts, she don't own what she does. She's dictated to. And if she fall out of script, she gets threatened.
But as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream. And, I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract, and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed, and I prayed, and I prayed. It's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this,
Of its supporters, they are very confused because she was just on Instagram a few months ago crying, claiming that she accidentally sold herself to the devil. And one supporter said, "Here you go selling yourself again."
This is what you call selling your soul. When you're going on the internet to masturbate or to do whatever it is you do and squirt on camera so people can subscribe and pay a little $20 a month. Really?
Right. And that's what I respect about the OnlyFans. You really don't have to leave your house. Like, you could just set your phone up, shake your ass, and twerk. I mean, whatever pays the bills.
This is what we've come to. Black women. I'm talking to women, but I'm talking to black women as well. Because I'm a black woman. I came from a black woman. My daughter is a black woman.
I just find it unfortunate that after all this work, after we move so much further in society, women are still back to the default is be a sex worker. But this time, you're in charge. You don't have a pimp. You're your own pimp. You get to make the money yourself. And to me, it's just, I don't know, it's just so sad.
Yeah. It really just blows my mind because these are the same women who are on these apps, like pimping themselves out for money, but they still require respect from men. How?
You don't want to grow old with none of these women here. What you want to do with these women, black man? What you want to do? You want to sleep with them. You want to turn them into whores. Right. You want to turn them into baby mamas. Right. And guess what? These black women out here, they want to be baby mamas. Right. Then they complain about being baby mamas when he leave you behind. Wake the hell up.
Any woman could go lay on a surgery table and get her ass done, get her tits done, get surgery done, and shake up a room or stir up a man's little attention with her body. But how long is that going to last? Can you shake up a room with your with your mind, with your consciousness? Can you hold a man's attention with just conversation? Can you stimulate a man's mind without doing anything sexual, without any kind of body, without using your face or your body or anything like that?
Yeah, no, that's a great point because I feel like a lot of people, they don't see that. They don't see that life is a marathon, not a sprint, and there's so many things you can do.
There you go. That's what I like. I like that.
There's a lot of women that feel demoralized. You see what I'm saying? Especially our sisters. And the main reason is because we not right. The scriptures say the whole world is out of course because the Israelite man is not in order. But in us getting back in order, we need you to get in order. Therefore, you can show a proper example to the sisters that are outside that feel that way. When they see you, they supposed to see a light.